Welcome to my do-it-yourself Christmas craft card, Santa scene. So within the package there is a series of instructions on the back on how to make your card and step-by-step instructions. There's an envelope in there for after you're done. You can mail it off to whoever you wish. Before you begin, it's a good idea to have a couple of things to start. A nice straight edge. I use a good metal one so that you can use your X-Acto knife along the edge of it. So you need X-Acto knife, straight edge, paper clip or a spoon to score along the solid line to make the bending more accurate and easy to do. I modify my paper clip to make it ride along my finger a little easier. Again, along with the straight edge. And we're also going to need some glue and something to color with, crayon or marker or whatever strikes your fancy. Okay, so once you open up the bag that has the scene in it, you'll find again the directions are on the back of the white paper. And there'll be 3 sheets inside, 2 levels per sheet. So you take your time and you color your scene as you wish. Once it's colored, it might look something like this. Again, however you want to do it. So on the bottom it says fold along the thick line, which are these lines here. It's 3 on each side. And then you would cut out along the dotted lines. So when you do that, again, straight edge, this should be done by an adult, and you cut along dotted lines, and you can use the razor to pull it out. I find it best to start on the inside portions. By doing that, you're less likely to cause it to bend or anything, and you've got a larger area to work with. And so you just go ahead and cut along a little bit here, pulling out what you don't need, and so on, until you end up with something that's cut out to look like that. And once you got this cut out, again, cutting along the outside edges, I use a straight edge and my razor. Then put your ruler along the black thick line. Using your paper clip or spoon, you score it a couple times. I've already done the other side. Once that's done, you then accordion it up. Accordion. So there and that. The same to the other side. Now when you cut along with a straight edge, it's always best to put the straight edge over your good area and then cut along towards the waist. That way if the razor slides out, you're not going to ruin your actual colored card. So once you have all 6 layers done, where's the other one? So from back to front, you'll have your scenery. So you got your little nighttime scene with the moon and the horizon line. You're going to have on top of that your window with a present. On top of that one, you'll have your Christmas tree covering the present. The other part of the stairs with a fireplace. Over that goes the top layer of the fireplace with your stockings with the cutout of the fireplace and the drum. Santa Claus goes on top of that. On top of that, you will put your Happy Holidays with the other present and the bear. Now, it's always best to start gluing from the back forward. And what you do is the glue. Okay. You get your glue, and you're going to put it along the lead edge. There we go. A little drop there. And not too much because it's going to spread it a bit. All right. Then you take your next layer, so this is level 6, level 5 on the sheet, and you're going to put the lead edge of this on the back edge there. You're going to line it up like so. Make sure it's just on the outside edges lined up. Pinch it with your fingers until it's set reasonably. And then come to the other side. Do the same thing. It's always good to practice to line up the bottom edge so that when it's standing upright it won't wobble. Now you're cording it up. Put pressure equally on both sides, and you see here it's starting to slide, so force it down a little bit. There we go. A little bit of pressure just till it sticks. And then if you find that the glue spreads you too much, you put a piece of the waste cardstock in between there, just between your top layer and where the seam is, and that will help to keep the glue from getting over your artwork and keeping the card shut. So you do that with each layer successively through 1 through 6 through 1, and then when you finish you end up with a card that looks like that. So it folds nice and flat, fits inside the envelope provided. You can write your Chris's wish here. There's a little 2 thing there to put something there if you wish. And then when you're done, they take it out of the envelope, it pops open, and it looks pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for checking it out. Hope you like it. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, have a good one.